All right, for today's project, we're gonna make a geometric chicken. And if you have construction paper, great. If not, no problem. You can do this and color your paper, paint your paper, or just do it out of plain black and white. It's fine as well. So I'm gonna need a background color, anything you want. Orange for the body, yellow and brown, red, black, and white. And then you're gonna need 2 circles. I'm using a plate that's about, I'd say 8 inches. A smaller circle, something to write with, something to cut with, and something to glue with. Okay, so I'm gonna clear my work area. And I'm gonna start with the orange paper. So I'm gonna take my plate. You're gonna do it right with me. We'll do it together. And I'm gonna push my plate down because it's kind of wonky. And we're gonna trace around it. Great.
On the next one, so I can have one too, please, Mom.
We're gonna do enough 2 at the same time. All right, you do yours while I cut this out, okay?
Okay, deal.
So I'm gonna cut out the circle. Actually, we don't need to trace another one because I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do. So I'm cutting my circle out. Hold on, Car, I'm gonna show you a trick. You actually don't need to trace another one.
I'm not tracing another one.
You want it just for fun? Okay, here, take this one right here and go ahead and start tracing. So as I'm cutting this out, there we go. All right, Carly's tracing another one. I'm actually only going to use half of this. So you're going to fold it in half.
Okay.
Hold on one sec. I'm going to fold it in half like this. And then I am going to, here's your scissors, you're welcome. I'm going to have you do this one right here, over here, okay?
Okay, Mom.
So I'm going to fold my circle in half, and then I'm going to cut down the center. Okay, so now I have the body. And then if you want to make 2, you can use this to make 2. Then I'm going to take my background paper, and I'm going to glue my half circle on. Alright, and I'm going to glue mine at a little bit of an angle. So right now I have a rectangle and I have a semicircle. Now I'm going to set this back aside and I'm going to go on to my red. And for my red, I'm going to use the smaller circle and I'm going to trace around the outside. Mine had a little lip, so I'm just going to draw that in. And then I'm going to cut it out. We'll do that one after, okay? Do you want to help me with this one right now?
Sure.
Okay, thanks. So now I have another circle. And this, I'm gonna fold it almost in half, but not quite. Do you see how I have it a little bit before the edge? Thank you. And I'm gonna cut on that fold, and I wanna keep the bigger side. So Carly, would you cut on that line for me? And we'll keep the bigger side. I'm also, while Carly's cutting that, I'm also gonna use some of my red paper to make the top of the head. So I'm gonna write an M. Can you see that? I'm doing this in pencil. I have an M. And then I'm just gonna connect the bottom and I'll cut that out. So I have an M. Thank you. All right. So now I have my M, I have my bigger half of my circle, and I have my background. Okay, so I have oil pastel on this from yesterday. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this top flat side of our semicircle and we're gonna fold it very carefully. Just a little bit down. How do you know we're gonna glue it? You know. Okay. And then we're gonna put glue along this folded line, but only on the fold.
We're gonna get a little bit messy.
It's okay if it gets a little bit messy.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm gonna glue it down on the side of my chicken. All right. Would you like to glue that too?
Sure.
Thank you.
That looks like eggs.
They kind of do. It actually goes on the top of his head. Okay, we're going to stick this right here and push it down. Now I'm going to take a little bit of yellow, and you can just cut this or you can draw this if you want. I'm just going to cut it. I'm going to cut out a triangle for a beak. Yep, go ahead and glue it. So we have two semicircles and a rectangle so far, and now we have a triangle. We're gonna put the beak out like that. I'm gonna kind of slide it under there just a little bit. Okay? Now for an eye.
Can I have purple paper after, Mama?
Yep. For an eye, I'm just gonna trace this cap. You can trace any type of circle. We lost our pencil, huh? That's okay. We can do it with marker.
Yeah.
I'm gonna trace, trace, trace. Okay. I'm gonna cut that out now.
Oh, you can do it with marker.
More with a pink marker, yep. So I'm gonna cut my eye out. And I don't want it to be that big, so I'm actually gonna come inside the line just a little bit. Take your time. I'm going fast.
You're actually going slow because I know you are.
No, I'm trying to take my time. Okay, can you glue my eyeball down for me right there, pretty please?
Mom.
Okay. And then you can trace a smaller circle for a pupil. I'm just gonna cut one out.
It's like this size.
It is like that size.
And I can pull off it. Look, now it's sticky.
Excellent. Okay. So we're gonna put that eye down right here. Good job. You got enough glue? Maybe give it a little more glue.
Yeah.
All right. So we have the white part of the eye, and we have the pupil.
Now we just have to make the egg.
Now we have to do its tail, and its tail is going to be a right triangle.
Yeah.
So a right triangle is a triangle that has a right angle, and this is a right angle. A corner like this is called a right angle. So what I'm gonna do, you can take a piece of paper, you can take a ruler, you can take anything straight. I'm just gonna use this scrap, and I'm going to draw a line. So that I have a right triangle. This right here is a right triangle. And then I'm gonna cut it. Okay. And you want to put the corner, the right angle, right at the back like this. Okay? So now we have semicircle, semicircle, two whole circles, a triangle, a right triangle. And now we're going to add some more stuff. Before we do anything under the wing, I've already pre-made some little strips of paper. And to do that, all I did was take yellow paper and cut really tiny pieces like this. Okay, thinner than a French fry. And then I just snipped them. Okay, so we have yellow and brown. You can do any color you want. You could probably even do this out of real grass. And I'm just gonna put down some glue.
I'm gonna do mine with real grass.
You're gonna do yours with real grass? Okay.
Not with this grass.
All right. If you have any leftover Easter grass too, that would be fun.
I only have one.
There we go. You want to push this down and get sticky? Or do you
Sure.
want me to do this? All right, you go ahead and you want me to do this? All right, so I'm putting my pieces of grass on, or not grass. Maybe we'll call this straw or hay.
Looks like it's hay.
Okay, so I'm just going to push it down and then I'll shake off whatever doesn't stick so that we don't have paper going all over the house. Okay, pretty good. Wipe away our area. Now for the little secret part underneath its wing.
Eggs.
Eggs or chicks. So we're going to take a strip of paper.
Make little circles.
We're going to make ovals.
Oval.
Okay, and the trick here is that we're only going to have to do it one time because I am going to fold my paper. Okay, I'm going to fold my paper. So 1, 2, 3 times. And then I'm only going to have to draw it once. And I'm going to draw an oval. You can trace an oval. Okay. And then I'm going to cut it out. And by doing this, I only have to cut it one time. Okay. And that one cut is going to go through all 3 layers of paper. So there's my 3 little chicks that I'm going to glue down. 1, 2, 3. I'm making 3. You can make as many as you want. 1, 2, 3. Make sure the wing covers it. All right. Almost done. I'm going to take a little bit of orange and make 3 little triangles. You could do this with marker too. I don't see why you'd have to do that with paper. Boop, boop, boop. So, my fingers are all gluey. Trying to get my triangles down. Okay, it's kind of like that, be crooked. Now I'm just going to take my black marker and just do 2 eyes. Beep, beep. Here a chick, there a chick, everywhere a chicky chick. And there is our geometric chicken. We have ovals, we have triangles, we have semicircles, we have rectangles, all sorts of stuff. If you have feathers at home, you could even glue some feathers here. Maybe we'll do that after. But I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Make sure to share them. Have fun.